Are you over 50 and wake up every morning with a lower back that feels like solid concrete? Blew it. Sitting hurts. Standing up hurts even more. Even bending down to put on your shoes feels like an impossible mission. If you've ever thought, it's probably just old age, don't accept that so quickly. Here's the truth. Lower back pain is not always caused by degeneration. Very often, it comes from a small but extremely important joint, the sacroiliac joint. When this joint gets stuck because of poor sitting posture and lack of movement, pain slowly appears and can last for years. In this video, I'll show you just *** 4 simple exercises, safe for people over 50, that help * release, lubricate, stabilize, and protect * your lower back from the root cause. Right finger before you continue watching. Comment number 1 *** if you often feel back pain and stiffness in the morning. If I had to choose the single most important exercise in the entire lower back recovery process, passive extension would be the foundation. This is not a strengthening exercise. It is not aggressive stretching. And it is definitely not about pushing through pain to get used to it. Passive extension is a mechanical reset. Its job is to guide the lumbosacral joint back to a neutral position, the position your body was designed to move in without pain. After years of slouching into soft couches, sitting on the bed watching TV, or sitting in chairs without proper lower back support, the lumbosacral joint slowly shifts backward and gets stuck. The body responds by tightening up to protect itself. Ironically, that protection is exactly what creates pain, stiffness, and limited movement, especially in the morning or after long periods of sitting. The goal is not to stretch as deeply as possible. The goal is to apply a gentle, steady, continuous force in the opposite direction of slouched sitting. When this force is held long enough, the nervous system begins to relax its guard and allows the lumbosacral joint to glide back into a safe position. That is why many people feel relief during the exercise, not more pain. Start on a firm surface. The floor with a yoga mat is ideal. If getting down to the floor isn't possible yet, a firm bed is an acceptable option. Lie flat on your stomach, legs straight, feet relaxed. Place your elbows on the floor and slowly lift your chest, similar to the Sphinx pose. Pause and check how it feels. Sharp pain, electric pain, or pain traveling down the leg, right pointing arrow, stop immediately. Firm pressure, deep tension, mild discomfort that feels manageable, right pointing arrow, you're on the right track. In this position, the most important rule is total relaxation in the lower body. Do not squeeze the glutes. Do not tense the thighs. Do not force the arch using muscle effort. Imagine your pelvis is heavy like lead, slowly sinking into the floor. Keep your head and neck neutral, no excessive neck extension. Let your gaze go naturally forward or slightly upward. Hold for 30 seconds, breathing deeply. Inhale through your nose and imagine the breath traveling into your lower back. Exhale through your mouth and let the stiffness melt away. If your shoulders get tired, lower your chest for a few seconds and come back up. That's completely normal. Do this exercise every evening, especially after a day of prolonged sitting. Think of it as a detox for bad posture. After a few weeks, as your body adapts, you can increase the hold to 45 to 60 seconds. Once you're comfortable, you can add a gentle variation. While holding the position, bend one knee, bring the heel toward your glutes, and let the knee slowly fall to the opposite side. This small movement creates micro-rotation, like an internal massage for the joint, and enhances the realignment effect. Passive extension is not about effort. It is about allowing the body to repair itself. If done correctly, the dominant feeling should be calm, relief, and lightness in the lower back, not pain. Right finger if your lower back pain is worse in the morning. Comment 1 to let me know you found the right first exercise for yourself. After using passive extension to bring the sacroiliac joint back to neutral, the next mandatory step is controlled rotation. If passive extension is the realignment, then controlled rotation is the lubrication. A joint can be in the right position, but if it's still dry, stiff, and undernourished, pain will easily return. The human body is designed for gentle daily rotation when we walk, turn, or shift positions in bed. But long hours of sitting, especially sitting still, erase this movement. Over time, the sacroiliac joint becomes dry, stiff, and sensitive. Controlled rotation restores this natural motion, without pressure and without risk to the spine. Inside every joint is synovial fluid, joint fluid. This fluid is not pumped by the heart. It is produced and circulated only when the joint moves slowly, smoothly, and with control. No rotation means the joint becomes nutrient starved. The body responds by tightening up for protection, and you feel that protection as pain. Controlled rotation helps to increase joint fluid circulation. Reduce built-up pressure in the lower back. Relax deep spinal muscles. Gently activate the core without fatigue. ### How to do it safely and correctly. This exercise is done lying on your back, and the bed is the perfect place, especially for people over 50. Lie on your back. Bend your knees. Feet flat on the bed. Slowly lift both feet so your thighs are at *90 degrees to your body. Let your arms rest. Relax your shoulders and neck completely. Now imagine your legs are windshield wipers. Gently let both knees fall to one side. No jerking. No forcing. Only move within a comfortable range. Bring the knees back to center. Then let them fall to the other side. ### Core principle. Slow, smooth, continuous. The biggest mistake is rotating too fast or trying to go too deep. We are not chasing range. We are chasing quality of movement. Move slowly, almost hypnotically. No pauses. No tension. If your knees only move a little right pointing arrow, that's perfect. If they go close to the bed, right pointing arrow, also fine. There is no universal standard. Your joint decides, not your ego. Continue for *30 seconds, focusing on the gentle stretch and movement through the waist and lower back. Many people describe this feeling as my lower back can finally breathe. Beyond pain relief, controlled rotation also calms the nervous system. Helps you fall asleep when done before bed. Reduces pain when turning in bed at night. That's why skilled therapists rotate patients slowly, not with sudden force. ### When to do it. Every day, especially in the evening. Right after passive extension for best results. Also in the morning if your back feels stiff. If you feel sharp pain or tingling down the leg, stop. But if you feel deep tension, warmth, or relief, you are doing it exactly right. If slow rotation makes your back feel better, comment *1* to let me know you're finally lubricating your joints the right way. Many people make a serious mistake when treating back pain. They stretch and twist, but completely ignore stability. The result is temporary relief. Then one wrong sitting position or one sudden movement, and the pain comes right back. The real reason lies in a very small, very deep muscle that you cannot see with the naked eye, the multifidus. The multifidus is the deepest stabilizing system of the spine. It sits right next to the vertebrae and keeps each segment from slipping or twisting the wrong way, especially in the lower back and sacrum. When you have back pain, the body automatically shuts down this muscle to avoid movement. Ironically, That shutdown removes the spine's protective armor, allowing pain to become chronic. Research shows that in people over 50 with recurring back pain, the multifidus often shrinks and loses its nerve connection, even after the pain decreases. If this muscle is not reactivated, every other exercise you do is only a temporary fix. A strong, active multifidus helps to stabilize each spinal segment, reduce the risk of recurring back pain, improve balance, help the spine handle load during standing, walking, and lifting. Starting position. Simple, but not easy. This exercise is done in the quadruped position, hands and knees. Kneel on the floor, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Gently lower your head, eyes looking at the space between your hands to keep the neck neutral. Before moving anything, lightly tighten your abdominal muscles, as if preparing for a very gentle tap on the stomach. This is not bracing hard. It is just enough to slightly flatten the lower back curve. This is the on switch for the multifidus. The key movement. Control first, range later. Now comes the most important part. Lift one arm forward, thumb pointing up. At the same time, lift the opposite knee just 2 to 3 centimeters off the floor. Yes, just a few centimeters. Not high, not impressive. Total control is the goal. Most people do this wrong by shifting weight to one side, rotating the hips to stay balanced, arching or sagging the lower back. Imagine there is a full cup of hot coffee resting on your lower back. Your mission is not to spill a single drop. Hold this position for 5 seconds. You will feel small, deep muscles in the lower back gently shaking. That is not weakness. That is the multifidus waking up. Lower the arm and knee slowly. Switch sides. What the right feeling is like. Light shaking in the lower back. Deep muscle work, not burning. No pain, no pinching. If you feel sharp pain, numbness, or total loss of control, stop and return to the gentle abdominal tightening step. Repetitions and frequency. 5 to 8 reps per side. 3 sessions per week. Stop at light fatigue, not pain. When you fully master the movement, you may progress by fully extending the opposite arm and leg, still holding for 5 seconds, never lifting the leg higher than hip level. The multifidus does not like rushing. It works best when you are slow, precise, and patient. This is not a bodybuilding exercise. It is neurological retraining for your spine. Right finger if you feel shaky or unsteady while doing this. Comment. 1. That is not a bad sign. It means you have found the exact muscle your spine has been missing. You may have freed the joints, improved mobility, and activated the deep muscles around the spine, but if the pelvis is unstable, lower back pain can easily return. The reason is simple. The spine always stands on a foundation. And that foundation is the pelvis. When the foundation is unstable, everything above it, especially the lower back, must constantly compensate. The muscles mainly responsible for this stability are the asterisk hip abductors, located on the outer hip and glute area. In people over 50, these muscles often weaken due to inactivity, poor walking mechanics, or long-term back pain that causes the body to avoid loading one side. When the abductors don't work properly, every step allows the pelvis to tilt slightly. This creates a twisting force at the lumbar sacral joint. The twist is small, but repeated thousands of times a day, it becomes the source of persistent, dull pain. Why pelvic stability matters. When the hip abductors are strong and enduring, they help to keep the pelvis level while standing and walking. Reduce friction and inflammation at the lumbar sacral joint. Improve walking posture and reduce fatigue when standing. Protect the lower back during daily activities. In other words, you are freeing your lower back from a job it was never meant to do. The exercise. This exercise is done standing because we want to train stability in real-life conditions. Stand facing a wall for safety. Shift all your weight onto one supporting leg. Lift the other foot off the floor and begin drawing large circles in the air. You may lightly touch the wall with your fingertips for balance, but remember, the hand only assists. The hip does the work. Many people do this exercise wrong by moving too fast. When that happens, momentum takes over and the muscles barely work. Do the opposite. Right finger the slower, the better. Draw slow, smooth, controlled circles. Clearly feel the outer hip of the standing leg working to stabilize. Move especially slowly at the highest point of the circle. When done correctly, you'll feel warmth, mild fatigue, or deep tension in the hip and glute. That's a sign the muscles are working effectively. Continue until mild fatigue, about 20 to 30 seconds. Switch sides. Practice 3 sessions per week. As the exercise becomes easier, you can increase the challenge by slightly tilting the pelvis toward the standing leg or raising the height of the circle, but always keep the movement slow and fully controlled. Hip abductors don't need explosive strength. They need endurance and long-term control. When the pelvis is stable, every step feels lighter, and the lower back no longer has to suffer on behalf of the hips. This is the foundation for a strong, pain-free back that lasts. Before you start applying these exercises, remember one important thing. Healing the lower back doesn't require rushing, it requires doing it right. No exercise should ever cause sharp pain, electric pain, or numbness traveling down the leg. The right sensations are always deep tension, mild fatigue, and a feeling of relief. If you feel pain, stop and listen to your body. After 50, the spine doesn't weaken because of age. It weakens because it lacks the right movement and necessary stability. When you practice slowly, with control and consistency, the body naturally reactivates its built-in protection system. Lower back pain is not destiny. It's a signal telling you to change how you move. Right finger comment number 1 if you commit to taking care of your back every day. Thumbs up like the video if you found it helpful. Bell subscribe so you don't miss the next in-depth content. Send mail and share this video with someone who's quietly living with back pain.